What is up, everybody? We're going to be talking about rescue in Unit 5. We have Unit 6, which is the mentorship, and then we got some testing in Unit 7. So hopefully you guys learned quite a bit about riding out there in some scenarios. In Unit 4, sometimes things can happen. Part of being a smart rider is rescuing injured motorcyclists with some medical or trauma training. And the reason why we do that is because sometimes things fail, sometimes things just happen. World is just crazy. Just stuff happens. And we want to be able to have a full, comprehensive motorcyclists that can solve problems out there, especially in what we do. People crash. So the focus here is rescue. It's a nice little acronym that I came up with. Remain calm, ensure your own safety, stop major bleeds, and quickly assess the severity. And the reason why we do that, and I'm going to jump over real quick because this is just the overview, and we're going to dive into each and every single one of these letters, each and every one of these parts, and we're going to utilize a motorcycle group ride crash that I actually just did a full-on brain dump on, and I think it's a great example of what we can do. So it's a group ride crash, a bunch of people with low amount of gear. It was caused by a left turner. It just overall it was a terrible situation, multiple patients, and people didn't know what to do. So I want to give you some of this knowledge so you understand what to do, at least, you know, starting off with remaining calm. So remain calm, we're going to dive a little bit more deeper in this, but the main reason why we focus on remaining calm is because if you're in an emotional state, heightened state, fight or flight, you're not really thinking of logic. You're not thinking of what it is that needs to get done. And then through what we're going to be talking about and how you can do things, that's going to help you out. So having that knowledge, having that base of, hey, I could do this, I can do something, is going to help you remain calm. And we have a nice video series from Prep Medic on how to use a trauma kit. So he's going to teach you how to do a lot of those things. That's going to be the end of this unit. Great stuff. Flight Medic. Wonderful stuff. He worked with me a couple years ago, and this is still relevant today. So remaining calm, very important. Let's go ahead and relax a little bit. We'll talk more about that. But ensuring your own safety, that's also really important, because if you don't ensure your own safety, nobody else will. And there's a reason why, because everyone else is worried about themselves in an emergency response. Everyone has that mentality of, I need to survive, and that's why, you know, they're not remaining calm. So logically, hey, let's go ahead and remain calm. Let's go ahead and solve our, problems. What's this happening? How can I get there safely? And it's like, so if I can get there safely, we can actually solve these problems. If I get hit by another car, or if, I get my hands lacerated because I try to lift up a motorcycle with sharp metal, or there's fire and there's just fumes, and then even having some biohazard issues, so blood-borne pathogens. Basically anything that's going to cause an issue. So if you have a laceration and you're next to like some toxic waste or something, you're not going to turn into a Ninja Turtle. You're going to get an infection and hopefully not die. But anyways, ensuring your own safety is very important. You don't want to add another patient to the scene. So stopping major bleeds, this is a big one, because you're not going to be able to reset a bone. You're not going to be able to do traumatic brain injury surgeries. You're not going to be able to put a pelvis back together. You're not going to be able to do quite a bit. And even if you had the training to do so, you don't have the equipment. So we really need to focus on what's pragmatic, what we can actually do, what's important, what's actually going to have the best bang for the buck when it comes to interventions. And an intervention is whatever you do to solve a problem. So stopping major bleeds is a big one. So there's multiple ways to do it, and things are still continuously getting better and better and better, and more knowledge and everything.